Hey, what's going on, Solar family? It's James here. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day or evening whenever you're actually watching this video. If you guys are coming on live with me, say what's up, say hello. If you guys are watching on this replay, say what's up anyway, hashtag replay. And if you guys are watching me on YouTube, comment, say what's up, reach out to me. I'd love to help you out as well. So basically, there are 4 pillars to solar sales mastery, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And you need all 4 of these pillars and able to really make a good career in this industry, right? So actually you can have 3, but the 4th one is the kicker, right? So the first pillar to solar sales mastery is sales, right? Because my coaching students, every time I talk to them, they're always asking me, hey James, can you teach me how to generate leads, right? Which is fine because everyone should have a pipeline. But if you don't know how to sell or have a fairly high close rate, maybe above 25, 30% plus, then you really need to work on your sales skills first, right? Because at the end of the day, if you have a lot of leads and your close rates are really poor, then you're basically just leaving a lot of money on the table and you're wasting a lot of money, right? So the first pillar that you really need is sales strategies, right? And what I teach my students are just not like basic strategies that other consultants are using. I'm teaching them some secret ninja strategies that only literally like 1% of the solar community is using. And it's not really a huge change to what a lot of people are doing out there, but there are a few tweaks that I teach my students that really convert, right? That really helps them and takes their game to the next level. Because, for example, if you're closing right now at a 20% close rate, and after learning these additional strategies, now you're closing at a 35 plus 40% close rate. Imagine how much more money you're gonna make and how much more deals you're gonna close by just increasing your close rate by like 5, 10 to 15%, right? But just small little tweaks, right? Small little tweaks. But once you learn the sales strategies, right? Once you master the sales strategies, the second pillar is automation, right? Because if you don't know how to automate your sales process, you're literally gonna leave a ton of money on the table, right? And as you guys probably know, when you're being marketed to by big companies, right? They always stay connected with you. Whether, I'm following one right now, for example, RVCA, right? These guys here, right? It's a clothing brand. So I'm following these guys and they're always sending me, emails about their new latest and greatest, like hats, apparel, shirts, pants, whatever, shoes, and they're always staying connected to me. Obviously, I'm not always buying something, but some of those emails, I've actually bought something because, I've been thinking about, like, say, for example, buying this hat, and then, I was probably busy or whatnot, but they keep on, sending me emails. They always stay connected with me. And eventually, maybe a couple weeks down the road, I finally bought the hat. Right? So it's the same exact concept by staying connected with your homeowners, because if you don't stay connected with your homeowners, believe it or not, you're going to forget about them. And when they're ready to move forward with solar, unfortunately, they're going to move forward with somebody else, right? So automation is the second pillar to really crushing it in the solar industry. The third pillar to solar sales mastery is learning how to generate leads through social media. Whether that's Facebook, YouTube, or driving an audience or people to your website or your blogs, right? Super important, because now you know how to sell. Now you've automated your sales process. You have a machine that can actually handle, the leads that are coming in, right? So now you're able to scale. And then thirdly, now you need to learn how to generate leads, right? Because if you're currently knocking on doors, that's great. If you're doing well, keep doing that, right? But I suggest, even if you're doing well by, canvassing, you should always find an alternative way to generate solar leads, right? And there's various ways. I mean, you can pay someone to create your campaign. You could buy leads from someone that actually generated the leads already, right? Which is fairly pricey. And you don't know whether or not, you know, it's exclusive, because a lot of times they'll tell you, hey, you know what, it's exclusive, and it's not, right? So the best way for me, actually for you, is to generate your own leads, right? I mean, I would rather teach you how to fish, right, than just give you the fish, myself, right? I'd rather teach you how to actually generate your own leads or opportunities, because at the end of the day, some of these strategies that I teach, well, I have more advanced strategies that are like no one's using, literally. But for the most part, the leads that you're buying from like these lead generation companies, they're using our strategies, right? My company actually generates leads for some of these other companies that you're buying them from, and they're selling it for, 5x or 10x the cost that they're buying it from us, right? So it's always nice to learn how to generate leads yourself, right? And make the investment, right? A lot of guys don't want to make the investment. They're like, you know what? $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, whatever it is to make that investment, to join the course, to learn how to generate leads. It's worth it at the end of the day, because your commission structure, you're probably getting paid, what, $2,000 plus? I mean, that's a bare minimum, right? So imagine closing 1 or 2 deals that literally pays for your whole course that you joined, right? So I highly suggest for you guys, if you're doing, canvassing and things like that right now, like I said, keep doing that. But I highly suggest that you invest your money to actually learn strategies that can actually take your game or your skills to the next level, right? Definitely invest in yourself. That's really, really important. The fourth pillar to Seller Sales Mastery is having access to literally sell anywhere in the country via online meeting, right? Because I know there's a lot of consultants out there that they create like EPC dealership with local companies wherever they're at. But imagine now you have the skill to generate leads via Facebook or YouTube or websites. You can literally target anyone in the country, right? Outside of your geographical area, right? So now you have that skill. Imagine being able to sell using a platform where you can sell literally at a very low EPC red line, right? A very, very low red line. It's probably the most competitive, if not the, if it's not the most competitive in the industry right now as far as red line. You can literally plug into a system, since you know how to generate leads all over the country. Now you can sell them literally at home in your pajamas, right? And I know some of the marketers out there that's, teaching coaching and things like that, they're saying, hey, sell in your pajamas. I actually came up with that, right? I've been doing this for a very long time, and I noticed I was cruising around on Facebook, and somebody was marketing solar consultants. They're saying, hey, sell in your pajamas, right? That's my tagline. But anyways, yeah, so basically those are the 4 pillars to Solar Sales Mastery. If you want to crush it in this industry, right? Some guys, they're cool. They don't really, they're making good money. They're not really looking for any more. But for me, when I get into something, I want to crush it, right? I'm gonna crush it. And I'm pretty sure you're that type of individual as well, right? So the 4 pillars to Solar Sales Mastery, the first is learn how to sell, learn strategies that no one is using, and learn the psychology why people buy, right? So you can actually increase your conversion rate, your close rate. Secondly, automate your sales process so you don't leave money on the table, right? I can't stress this enough, because the deals that didn't go through, say for example, this month, when that homeowner is ready to move forward, maybe, a week from now, 2 weeks from now, even, 3, 4, 5 months from now, when that homeowner is ready to move forward and you're up front and center because, you've been staying connected, you're going to get the business, right? So you're going to get that sale because you cultivated that relationship with a homeowner. So I can't stress this enough. If you really want to crush in this industry, you really need to know how to automate your sales process, which is pillar number 2. Pillar number 3 is you need to learn social media marketing, invest in yourself, right? Invest in yourself. Don't be scared to invest in yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, that's where you're going to grow, is when you invest in yourself, right? A lot of people say, hey, you know what, James, I can't afford to spend $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 or even $5,000 on your courses. If you can't spend or invest in yourself at least $5,000, start saving up, right? Start saving up, because it's able for you to take your income or even yourself to the next level, wherever that may be. You have to invest in yourself. You have to hire a coach. I can't stress that enough, right? I've hired coaches, right, that we spend, tens of thousands of dollars, because it's worth the investment to take me to the next level, right? Because if I don't know, there's no way I'm going to be able to tweak my ad campaigns, tweak my sales pitches. There's certain things that you can learn from other people to actually accelerate your income, right? So super important. And the fourth pillar to sales mastery is you need to have a platform where you can sell literally anywhere in the country with the lowest EPC red line, literally anywhere, right? Instead of, piecemealing different companies here and there, right? Imagine this, right? We have a platform you can literally plug into and get one of the lowest, if not the lowest EPC price in the nation in any part of the country. Imagine trying to piecemeal things together and creating a dealership with someone in Illinois, creating another dealership with another company in New York, creating an EPC dealership somewhere in Arizona, creating an EPC dealership somewhere in California. You know how hard that would be to manage all those EPC dealerships, right? Because everyone has their own platform, everyone has their own CRM, everyone has their own, sales process, right? So wouldn't it be nice to plug into one platform, and then from there, this platform, has over 100 plus providers in it already, and the baseline is really, really low, right? And you can see everything in the back office. It's freaking amazing. And also have the ability to literally sell anywhere in the country, right? Even anywhere in the world, right? So if you take a vacation somewhere outside of the country, you can literally still sell using our platform, learning how to actually sell via online meeting, so you don't necessarily have to drive around all day, right? Because driving around all day, that's fine, but it's not scalable, right? But at the end of the day, you're super tired, you're sitting in traffic, you have homeowners not showing up to consultations, they're just literally flaking out on you. If you're selling jobs online, you can actually speak to more homeowners, and if they don't show up, no harm, no foul, because you know what? I'm chilling at home anyway, right? Ideally, I do want to speak to you, but for whatever reason, I totally understand. Things come up, right? Emergencies come up and you have to cancel. It's all good. Let's just reschedule for another day. So those are the 4 strategies to solar sales mastery. And if you want to learn more, obviously I can't go through all those strategies. It literally takes over a month to go through each one of these strategies, to teach you each of these strategies. If you want to dive in deeper, you want to learn more of these strategies, maybe all of them or maybe a few of them, personal message to me. Let's set a time to sit down and talk and see if I can help you in any way possible, right? Personal message me, get on my calendar, let's chat. Other than that, hopefully you guys have an amazing day or evening or whatever you're watching this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you like it, share it with all your colleagues. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe before you take off so you get all my updated videos as it comes out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Goodbye for now.